looking and hearing the title Concubines and Maidens. Listen, my empresses, my queens, listen to this. Don't worry about the caretakers or the special regard of the caretakers. Empresses a certain type of way because look at you see, I'm gonna show you something. See what I just showed you with the minerals and stuff like that. Don't worry about the empress. You want to know why? Because if she doesn't let, she has to let her conscience refine before she could even refine a certain type of way, or certain things won't happen for her. So I'm just being real with you. So all my caretakers out there, they were supposed to make sure that and it has to be the one that excited me the most of my picks, because it has to be at least nine other empresses that gotta refine before the nine empresses of the stars that has to refine before the caretaker's empresses, or the special regard, or the mountain eyes, sky eyes, or even I call it because it's high. The reason why I call it mountain eyes is because they're the high peak of the habitation of the atmosphere. So it has to be beyond the mountain, but a person has to be at a point to really do a certain magic to take to 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 manifest a certain thing just to even of their regard. I know what I'm speaking about. Anyway, it is a mountain eye, sky eye, or death mountain eye, because to do something like that, and if you're not the situation, it's gonna be called death mountain at that place, because many people that tried that before got murdered for even trying to do something to certain empresses, and then that land at that time, because of the brutal thing that happened a certain type of way. It was also marked as a point of Death Mountain. You know what I'm saying? So a certain eye would be able to view a certain type of situation when certain things happen. So you know, but it takes me to only do it. Anybody else do it, the element will come alive and murder that individual. So it doesn't. The element of certain things will come alive and end up murdering that individual, whoever tries and stuff. But I could. It's called the sky. Anyway, sky eyes, mountain eyes, death mountain eyes, or even the books of magic eyes. And the books of magic, it takes the literal empresses of the stars. It takes nine of them of their habitation of the continuance to refine before the regardment, or special regard, the special regard. It's just like say like this. Remember back in the days in ancient times, there was like individuals, because they came out of nowhere. They were called invisible scorpion, ice scorpion ninjas. And then then there was other um how can I say this, higher octane scorpion ninjas. The invisible scorpion, and then there was I remember there was individuals, the gulams, llamas, photography sheet ninjas, Lee, Bright Sprite. There was a couple other planets in other regards that had their own. Even the Ninja Planet had they had nines, nines. They had Ninja Planet had their regards. There was the nines, Heinz. Pronensto. It was a Pronensto. There was a Pronensto, Pronines. it was pronounced it was prenines and pronounced. Then these are the Ninja Galaxies regards. I don't even want. I'm not gonna tell you the rest of it. There was also Renines, the Renines, the Renines. There was the Renines of the situation. Listen, I'm watching this right now, so don't feel no way. This is on, on television. The Renines were the sick, or also the Renines. The Renines and chimes. The Renines the chimes and chimes, chimes, chimes. These are the Ninja Galaxy. These are the Ninja Galaxy. This is also their regards and stuff. Anyway, but like I told you, it has to be the emperor, the empresses that continues to have flat stomachs, in the belly button, small handful size, bow legged. You listen, fat ass. You listen, small head. They have small heads, skinny. It takes 9 of the empresses to refine, of the star empresses and other empresses to refine before the regardment can even refine their mountain. I call it mountainized sky mountainized, death mountainized, or eyes, or even with the Gulam Lamas Katars against the cheap ninjas. Even for their situation to refine, it takes 9 of the other empresses, because they got to refine the point of the intellect of one's consciousness, even of for habitation, even for the strength of using regard. It has to be done a certain type of way. I don't want to speak too much about it. I'm gonna tell you the date and time. You know, January 2019. So I have nothing else to say. Love one. I was looking at another video. Is speaking about other individuals. I was listening to some wonderful music. I'm a stylish person, but P himself. But I'm just be real. I was listening to some music and stuff, and a person may have said something out of order. I don't know if it was the energy, or was it somebody trying to redo the music and then try to mimic. They try to probably mimic, other people probably try to mimic vanilla the music, where they try to do some. You never know. I don't know what another individual did, probably with the frequency of the vibrational current at the time, and try to throw off the intent of of what I was hearing. And remember, I'm all the way up north right now, so somebody must have probably did something, according something. Look at this. See, and there was a skull that it showed me that was, or somebody must have did something a certain type of way, that somebody must have did something a certain type of way, that they. You see, look at this skull. This is a little, that skull. That skull. Somebody must have did something a certain type of way, that caused the situation to be a little off when it came to the vibrational current, because it made it seem like individuals at the time, even from the last video I watched, but my wives are gonna refine only with me. They're gonna only love me. And the person that tried to make it seem like they were just gonna go around raping empresses, or taking turns trying to hunt down the individuals, secrecy to do something malicious to them, those individuals and their energy is gonna murder and kill and possess them, and then they're gonna be tormented for the rest of their life, and they're gonna learn why they should have never eat. They should have learned why they should have never went against me, Helio. and me the reason of the high the high the high level, right, of resistance. So I'm just gonna be real. You know, a person is gonna find out how real my situation is. So, you know, and they ain't gonna need to have no conscience after that. And any empress besides of what I just told you, the only one refining a certain type of way in habitation, according in the physical reality, it is gonna be literally only the nine empresses. Then is the habitation of the cover of the reasons of regard. Anything else, you don't gotta worry about that type of situation. I'm just letting you know from. I see they're going into skulls and they're trying to bring the long skull. Is a short skull, the small head skull. That's the one that's happening. Nothing else is happening. The small head. So anything else that anybody else tries I'm just gonna be real. It's me right here, Ralph Lingia, and live on television while I'm listening to. Anyway, man, I'm gonna be real. I have nothing else to say. I told you I'm the head of the the Ninja Galaxy Solar System Universe. I'm the head Magi star of the Ninja Galaxy of even of their regard. I'm the one that made their regard from ancient times. So, I have nothing else to say. Love one. And it is what it is. I'm gonna have my sex, love, happiness, wealth, riches exactly how I'm supposed to have it in physical reality. That's gonna be the manifestation of everything I said of the physical reality. Love one, and is already the reality. And on top of it, everything I said for the enriching mind, body, soul, and wealth of my habitation, of my happiness, is gonna manifest for the physical reality of the equality for the future, for the refinement of one's life. Love one.